Isang magandang araw mga kaibigan! Narito na naman po si Shen-shen TV na magbabahagi sa inyo tungkol sa kwento ng pag-ibig. Pero kung bago ka pa lamang sa aking YouTube channel, paki-like lang po ng ating video, paki-click na rin ang subscribe button at ganoon din ang bell icon para lagi kayong updated sa mga paparating ko pang mga uploads. Chapter 5. You're lying. She narrowed her eyes on him. She warned me about you. Sinabi niya sa akin na huwag kong ipakita sa iyo si Alicia. She won't betray me, Nate. Natagpuan niya ang sariling nagpipigil ng galit. Nate was lying to her. Well, she did. That's the kinds of friend you have. Hindi kanya iniisip, Hannah. She told me, I could get Alicia from you anytime. Saad nito. That's my daughter deserve. The life I could give her. No. She felt her heartache. She trusted Olive with her life. Paano nito nagawa? Sa kanya yon. Siya ay kaibigan. Alam ni Olive kung paano kahalaga sa kanya si Alicia. Alam nito na madudurog siya kapag inilayo sa kanya ang bata. Pero higit sa lahat, nagsinungaling ito sa kanya na naa-appreciate nitong napalaki niya ng maayos si Alicia. Olive has secretly doubted her capability to raise Alicia at ginawa nitong rason yun para sabihin kay Nate ang tungkol sa bata. Your friend wasn't so secretive about their wedding, so expect it to be all over the news. Pag-iiba nito ng usapan. His face lit up with anger as she cursed under his breath. She didn't even care how it would all turn out. I'm sorry, were the words that came out from her mouth. For what? She didn't know. And she didn't after an explanation when Nate looked at her with a questioning eyes. Ang alam lang niya, naguguluhan siya. A part of her was angry at what Olive did. Her friend betrayed her. Yung nag-iisang kaibigan niya na pinagkatiwalaan niya, ang siya pang nanakit sa kanya. Then another part of her ay nakikisimpatya kay Nate. It seemed that he had truly loved Olive para hanapin pa ito sa kabila ng ginawa nitong pag-iiwan dito para sa ibang lalaki. If he was really a good man, like Paul said, then hindi nito deserve ang ginagawa ni Olive. What do you know, Hannah? You barely know him, her mind told her. Alicia, stop that! Saway ni Hannah sa anak na pinaglalaruan ng almusal nito. You are going to be late. If you don't hurry up. Why is Daddy not driving us to school? Malungkot na naka-faut na tanong nito. Daddy got a breakfast meeting. Ellie, it's important. More important than us? Seryoso ang anak niya. And she didn't know if it's a good or a bad things. Baby, listen to me. Daddy is a very busy man, but he find time to spend with you. However, today, he's got this very important appointment with an extremely important person. She wasn't supposed to cover for Nate. Dapat itinetake advantage na niya ang pagkakataon na yon para siraan si Nate kay Alicia. But, for some reason, ayaw niyang madagdagan ng problema ng binata. She couldn't forget the hurt smile of Nate last night. She had always thought that he a strong man. For the short time, she know. But last night habang sinasabi nito na nagpakasal na si Olive, hindi nito itinago ang sakit na nararamdaman nito. The problem that Olive caused him to tell the world of the real reason why the supposed wedding of the century would be permanently halted. And weird as it was, Naawa siya kay Nate. And that was not because Olive supposedly betrayed her, so she would take his side. Nasaktan siya. Oo, but in the end, hindi niya kayang magalit sa nag-iisang kaibigan na mayroon siya. Really, Mommy? Really, Ellie? So hurry, eat your breakfast. Fall is driving us too. School today. Okay. Pagkatapos ihatid sa classroom nito si Alicia, dumiretso na siya sa waiting area. Kung saan naman kanina pa raw, hinihintay ni Leia. Agad siya nitong hinilaw paupo sa as usual na pwesto nila. Is it true? Tanong kaagad nito. Ang alin? Walang ideyang tanong din niya. Olive's married to someone else. Silly. Leia rolled her eyes at her. Yes, that is true. I've been no way of validating the rumor. Leia, sagot niya, ayaw niyang maging siya ay kasali sa pagchichismisan ng kaibigan niya. Besides, it is not my place to confirm anything. Come on, you live with Nate Sarmiento. It's not like we're even friends. It was her turn to roll her eyes. You're kidding me? You mean you're just like coexisting without interaction or anything? OMG, Hannah. You are seriously wasting your opportunity. Exaggerated na sabi nito. Dapat inaakit mo na si Nate Sarmiento. I'm not like that. Saka, bakit ko naman gagawin yon? Medyo defensive niyang sabi. We talk, but only about Alicia or her mom. You know, that's why I'm in his house. In the first place because of Alicia. In a span of 3 days na naging magkaibigan sila ni Leia, nakwento na niya halos dito ang buhay niya. She just hoped it wasn't too early that she gave out too much information already. Well, anyway, now that Olive can no longer be his, mas may chance ka na sa kanya. Leia? Saway niya. What? You know what I'm thinking? It's going to be so dramatically romantic. You and Nate. Then, there's Alicia. Perfect. One happy family. It's never going to be like that. Namumula tuloy siya kahit silang dalawa lang naman ang nag-uusap. Honestly, hindi naman niya naiisip yon. Si Alicia lang at ang pagiging nanay niya rito ang concern niya. You know the situation, Leia. I already told you. I'm even afraid he's gonna kick me. Kick me out any soon. Oh, he would do that. If I were Nate, makikita ko how you make a perfect mother to Alicia. So perfect that I also think of making you the mother of my next kids, she added with a teasing, a laugh. Hey, I have not even thought of that. She blushed even more. Masyado ka nang malayo sa realidad. Then maybe, you want to start thinking about it now. Stop it, Leia. Leia just laughed at her. She told her how she found her highly amusing whenever her face turned pink. Napakabilis niya raw kasing mag-blush. Okay, but I'm telling you, if Nate will just try to look around I see you as a moment he can really take seriously. Just stop, okay? That's not gonna be happen ever. Sure, as you say so, she said. Leia being vocal on how she's rooting for her and Nate. But Hannah just had to tell her to stop. Hindi lang sa hindi pa sumasagi sa isip niya na pwede siyang mahulog sa binata. But she also liked to recognize the obvious fact that while Nate Sarmiento was extremely rich and powerful, not to mention drop dead, gorgeous, she on the other hand was a nobody. Nobody and not the type someone like Nate Sarmiento would ever see beyond their new son, foster mom. of his daughter, that he wanted to be out of their lives soon. Basta! Narinig pa rin niyang banat ni Leia. She ignored her and changed the topic. Not long naman at nakalimutan na nito ang pagtukso-tukso sa kanya. Daddy? Habang nagtatatakbo na si Alicia papunta kay Nate, para naman natulala si Hannah. Hindi kasi niya ine-expect na ito ang susundo sa kanila. She was surprised that he took time na bumawi kay Alicia. The sight of him scooping his child in his arm made her feel something foreign in her stomach, like she found the gesture highly adorable. Hannah shook her head. Kasalanan ni Leia kung ano kasi ang sinasabi nito, that her words made her observe things more than necessary. Pinilit niyang burahin sa isip ang kakaibang nararamdaman niya kanina. Habang lumalapit sa mag-ama, Alicia kissed her daddy many times already. Miss na miss nito si Nate. She went inside the car silently nang makapwesto na ang dalawa. Really? Nate never looked at her unless he needed to sow Leia's hope of her being together with Nate. Was just that hopeless crap. Why I am even thinking about it, she sighed in frustration. When she looked up, she caught Nate looking at her through the rear view mirror again. He was frowning like he wanted to ask kung may kaaway ba siya. Perhaps napalakas pa ang pagbuntong hininga niya. She timidly offered an unsure smile before looking out of the window. Hindi naman ito nag-react. So, okay. She kept quiet while Alicia was telling her daddy random story. Jollibee, she heard Nate ask Hannah, realized na naglalambing pala ng spaghetti si Alicia, and she wanted one from the famous fast food chain. Yes, Daddy, I want spaghetti. Mommy, you know where to find Jollibee, right? Baling sa kanya ng bata. I do, but nag-aalangan siya. At tumingin muna kay Nate. Baka naman kasi ayaw nitong pumunta sa fast food. She somehow believed that the caliber of Nate doesn't go to fast food chain. So, Jollibee, it is, deklara ni Nate. Yehey! Tuwang-tuwa si Alicia. At kinakanta-kanta pa ang tagline ng fast food. She could swear. Nate laughed hard at Alicia's song. Hindi kasi nagtatagalog ang anak niya. Maybe it was his first time to hear Alicia sing a Tagalog song. I just wait for you here. She figured that it was supposed to be a father and daughter bonding, so hindi siya dapat sumama. Come with us, Nate answered, while unbuckling his and Ellie's seat belt. You're serious? Hindi siya makapaniwala. Yes, he confirmed that looking at her, Alicia would want you to come. He added quickly. She nodded, of course. It was Alicia, not Nate Sarmiento. Because Nate was crying Alicia on his shoulder, naobliga itong pumila sa counter habang sinusubukang intindihin kung nasaan ang mga itinuturo ng anak nito. Si Hannah naman ang naghanap ng mauupuan nila. Nang makahanap siya ng pwesto, naupo na siya at pinagmamasdahan sina Nate at Alicia. The latter was a picture of a happy kid. Nate, on the other hand, was a picture of a loving father. Before she knew it, a smile already crept across her face. Hindi maikakaila ni Nate na anak nito si Alicia. Tama si Olive. Female version ni Nate ang bata. She noticed a few people already recognized Nate Sarmiento as they began taking picture of him. In not so secret way, she knew that he knew and he didn't do anything about it. So hinayaan na lamang din niya. After all, kahit hindi pa ipinapakilala ni Nate sa publiko si Alicia, hindi naman ito itinatago ang anak nito. Nevertheless, she saw Fall and other escort stopping the crowd from taking more pictures. She almost forgot about them. Napakayaman pala ni Nate at hindi pwedeng wala itong kasama ng mga bodyguards, especially dahil kasama nito ang anak nito. She continued. So watched the two as they seemed to argue a little bit. When it was already their turn on the line, well, from where she sat, hindi naman niya alam kung ano ang pinagdidiskusyonan ng mag-ama. But she saw how Alicia sleep-potted like she always does kapag ka-upset ito. They were given a number and shortly after were already going in her direction. She was well aware of the eyes that were on Nate and his daughter. So when Alicia suddenly blurted out the word mommy, all eyes darted to her. She could almost feel dagger being thrown her way. Nate, on the other hand, was just so cool about the situation. So she just shrugged her shoulder at hinayaan na lang ang mga ito sa paligid. Mommy, was telling Daddy that you don't like to eat rice because you love the chicken spaghetti, but he wouldn't listen. Sumbong agad nito na makalapit sila ng tuluyan. Nag-cross arm ito at tinignan ng masama si Nate, who sat across them. He still ordered you 2-piece chicken with rice. It's okay, Ellie. She assured her at sinaway ito sa masamang tingin na ibinibigay nito kay Nate. Now, don't look at your daddy like that. It's not very nice. See? I told you, singit ni Nate. Mommy need to eat rice, so she gained weight. He wasn't looking at her, but she could swear. He was smirking. Hindi ako payat. She found herself telling him, You are Hannah. I'm not. She wanted to argue, but she was cut short by Alicia, who was still furious about the whole chicken spaghetti things. Ellie, it's okay. Ulit na naman niya para tumigil na to. Daddy doesn't know, so, well, let it pass this time. Are we good? I was telling him, Mommy. Pilit pa rin ito. Okay, but just this time, next time, I get to choose Mommy's meal. Deal? Suko nito at parang matandang inilahad nito ang kamay sa ama nito. Alright, it's deal then. Kinamayan ito ni Nate habang sinusupil-supil nito ng isang ngiti. Bahagya siyang natawa sa mga ito. Well, malamang sa hindi nakuha ni Alicia ang katigasan ng ulo nito kay Nate. At aminin man niya o hindi, the two deserve to be together. Hindi naman nagtagal at dumating na ang order nila. As childish as it may seem, it was their first meal together. They ate in silence. Nate, contrary to her first impression of him, was quiet and humble. Hannah loves the way he didn't brag about his wealth and acted just like any other ordinary person in the first place. He blended well, although hindi naman maitatanggi na kahit anong gawin nito, ay ito pa rin si Nate Sarmiento. Tindig pa lang, stand out pa lang. Not to mention his handsome face that totally separated him from everybody else. Let's do this often, Daddy. Evident ang tuwa sa mga magagandang mukha ni Alicia. This is so much fun. I'm glad you're happy, anak. He answered, not hiding the affection for his child. Hannah fought the urge to cry. The way Nate said anak had so much love in it, and she knew she will no longer have the courage to even plan to take Alicia away from him. Not that she even eat the slightest chance, but she certainly wouldn't want to break Alicia's heart as well. And while she loved to be a part of her daughter's life, she aware that Nate Sarmiento wouldn't let her stay in their lives forever. Sooner or later, kailangan na niyang sabihin kay Alicia ang totoo, bago pa si Nate mismo ang magpaalala sa kanya ng kasunduan nila. Mommy? Mommy! Hannah? Ha? She didn't notice tuning out again. At base sa itsura ng mag-ama, kanina pa kinukuha ng mga itong atensyon niya. I'm sorry, What was it? Hindi nakaligtas sa kanya ang pagkunot noon ni Nate. Mommy, I'm asking you if you are happy. Tanong ni Alicia. Oo naman, Ellie. She smiled down at her, managing one of her sincerest smile. I love you, Mommy. Alicia held her one hand. I love you too, Ellie. I love you, Daddy, she said, reaching out for Nate's hand as well. Daddies love you too, Alicia. Wow, weren't they a feature of a happy family? Only that they weren't really a family to begin with. Hannah pushed away the thought at the back of her head. Bago pa makapasok yon sa utak niya, she think about it over and over again. Feel na feel ni Alicia ang pagkakaroon ng mommy at daddy. The way she held both for hand and Nate, she thought her family was already a complete. Hannah was surprised na napakaraming mga kamera at mga reporters ang naghihintay sa kanila. All eager to ask the same question. Sino sila? Ni Alicia at kung sila ba ang dahilan ng hiwalayan nito at ni Olive. Nate was still carrying Alicia in his arms. So, when he suddenly grabbed her hand and pulled her closer to him, Hannah's mind stopped functioning. Shock and surprise were both understatement. She looked up at him, and he protectively led her and Alicia out of the crowd. He acted as though they were his precious belonging, that people should treat like some kind of money-making gossip. Napakagulo at napakaingay. But that did stop Hannah from feeling the fluttering in her stomach. It was like something was doing flip-flop inside her. The touch of Nate's skin from his hand that held her was sending electricity to her vein, a feeling that causing her heart to beat rapidly and set her pulse racing. Get in! Nate almost shoved her, and Elise has inside his car. We have to get out of here, he added, muttering a curse under his breath as he entered the driver's seat. They were quiet to most of the drive until Nate accidentally caught a glimpse of her in the rearview mirror. At dito na po nagtatapos ang chapter 5 ng aking kwento. Muli po, maraming salamat po sa patuloy niyong pakikinig sa aking munting channel. Maraming salamat po.